Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you had a good weekend. I didn't do, well, as far as I didn't do much, but actually I did. I worked in my sitting room, what I call my sitting room. It was such a mess, and I'm still working in it. I worked in it some this morning, and my hair is probably all over the place. And if you remember, I done a video last week about I had a dream, and I seemed like I dreamed all night long that I was cleaning in my sitting room, and I woke up, and I was so disappointed because my sitting room was such a mess. And I thought when I woke up, I guess that my sitting room would be all cleaned up, but it wasn't. And so that's what I've been doing over the weekend, was trying to clean in there, and I'm still cleaning. And what I call my sitting room is a room that it's where I have my desk and my books, and I have a big recliner in there, and that's where I go and crash in the evenings and nights. And it's just, it stays a mess, I guess, because I just hole up in there. You know, my desk is where I have my laptop, and it's where I do my bills, and I have my photocopier in there. And like I said, my recliner is where I go and crash of the evenings. At the end of the day, when I, get my supper done and do my dishes, and when at the end of the day, when I'm done for the day, that is where I go. And I say, that's all I'm going to do today. And that's where I go. And I get in my recliner and I curl up. And that's where I catch up on YouTube videos. I watch, all my friends on YouTube. And I just like to watch YouTube. And I have a laptop in there, tablets and all kinds of stuff. And I'll watch Netflix, or, I have my cable hooked up in there, and I watch whatever is on the cable. Like I said, I have a TV in there, but it's not hooked up because I'm not going to pay for one of those little digital boxes or whatever that is anymore. I just let my husband have his TV in there in the living room and watch what he wants, because we're just not compatible when it comes to TV. He likes his shows and I like mine, what I watch anyway. But like I said, that room it's just a mess. I'll clean it up, and it seems like a week later it's just in shambles, because I just mess it up. So that's what I've been doing over the weekend, is trying to get that room cleaned up, just for me to mess it up again. So this morning I've been in there trying to straighten it up again, and I still have some more stuff to do. So that's what I've been doing. And I thought I would take a break and come out and sit on the porch. It's still warm, but we've got a little bit of a breeze here today, so I'm enjoying the breeze. And my husband, he's mowing, so we kind of live beside a road. I guess you heard that vehicle go up the road. But so I'm doing a video while he's mowing, and enjoying the porch a little bit, because I love porch sitting. That's when I come out and sit on the porch and listen to the birds, look at the trees and the mountains, because we have mountains all around us. So I love to just look at the trees and, watch the breeze move the leaves all around. And I've got some tea out here today because I love my tea. So I'm enjoying some tea today. And I don't know if you watched my video a couple weeks ago. I had some Lipton tea, and it was called Lipton Fusion tea. I don't think it's been out too long. And I tried the Lipton Fusions in the mango. I think it was mango and peach. And I said I had another one, and this one's the Lipton Fusion's Strawberry Lemonade. And I forgot about having it in my refrigerator until I ran into it this morning, and it's a little warm, and I brought it out with me on the porch today, and I'm going to try it. And I said when I tried it, I would let you know what I thought about it. The Lipton's in the mango and the peach, I tried it out, and I liked it, but for a tea, I said it didn't really bring out the tea flavor. It was good, but it just tastes more like a mango, just a mango drink. It was nice and refreshing, but I like more of a tea flavor. And I couldn't taste any tea as far as, for a tea. So I'm going to try this one and tell you what I think about it. And I put some ice in it because I like, ice, and I don't like drinking out of a can unless, I'm out and I have to. So I'm going to try it and let you see what I think about it, and I'm going to see what I think about it too. Now this one, I can actually taste more of a tea flavor coming out in it. I can actually taste the strawberry flavor, and I can taste a little bit of lemonade, and I can actually taste some tea. So there is a nice combination of strawberry, lemonade, and tea. So I like this one better than the first one that I tried. That was the mango peach flavor, because I really couldn't taste any tea flavor on that one, but I can taste tea flavor coming out on this one. So I actually like this one pretty good. Like I said, you can actually taste the tea with the strawberry and lemonade. So I actually would buy this one again. But I think when I tried the other one, I said that I probably wouldn't buy it again unless I was out and was really thirsty and wanted like a mango drink. I considered that more of a mango drink. There was a lot of mango flavor with just a tiny bit of the peach flavor, but I didn't taste any tea. But this one is really good. It's really good like on a hot day like today. I actually would buy this one again. It tastes really good. Because I love tea, and if I'm going to buy Lipton, which I can associate it with tea, like on a really good hot day, I would like this. With these hot days, now and coming up, yeah, I would buy that again. I really like that. So that is my review of the Lipton Fusions Strawberry Lemonade. Yeah. So, yeah. And also, with the 4th of July coming up, I think ahead, and I was trying to think of maybe of a cool dessert maybe I might make. I was kind of looking on the internet earlier this morning before I started working in that room. I found a recipe for a no-cook coconut pie, and I printed it off. And I thought while I was out here relaxing for a few minutes, I would read over it. I better get my glasses on because I cannot read worth a hoot without my glasses. I found this on the Taste of Home recipe. It's for no-cook coconut pie. It seems pretty easy. It says the prep and total time is 15 minutes, so that's pretty easy for me. And it just says for the ingredients, 2 packages of instant vanilla pudding, 2/3 cup cold milk, 1 teaspoon coconut extract, 1 carton frozen whipped topping, thawed, 1/2 cup sweetened shredded coconut, 1 gram cracker crust, and additional coconut toasted. And the directions are pretty simple. It says in a large bowl, whisk the pudding mixes, milk and extract for 2 minutes, fold in whipped topping and 1/2 cup coconut, pour into a crust, sprinkle with toasted coconut, and chill into serving. That is pretty easy for me, and I'm always looking for quick and easy recipes. So if you think you might be interested in this, it's just go to the Taste of Home website, I guess. That's where I found it. And look for no-cook coconut pie. And that's where I found it. So I thought I would just, look over this while I was taking a few minutes break. And, I was talking last week, I was thinking about trying to make simple, you know, recipes, trying to make maybe recipes or like, you know, recipes ahead of time, you know, maybe menus ahead of time, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Try to make menus ahead of time to make it easy for, you know, cooking. Because like I said, you know, as I'm getting older, I'm getting less enthused about cooking. And, you know, that day I was talking in my video, trying to make, you know, recipes or menus ahead of time. And, you know, that didn't go anywhere after I was talking about that. I didn't even plan menus after that day. So the other day I was in my what I call freezer room, where I have my upright freezer, and I was in there looking for something, and a container fell out and hit me in my foot, and I picked it up, and it was a bowl of chili where I had froze, like back in the winter. I made a big batch of chili and, you know, froze individual servings or maybe a couple servings, and that chili had fell out of that freezer a couple times, and I said, you know, I'm going to get this out and do something with it. And I think that was maybe this past Thursday, and I put it in the refrigerator, you know, to let it kind of thaw out. And I asked my husband, I think on that Thursday, and I said, do you want me to fix you some hot dogs with this? So Thursday, I actually did kind of plan ahead, if you call it that. And I said, I'll fix you some hot dogs over the weekend. He said, yeah, that'd be good. So that's the gist of my planning ahead. So I actually did plan ahead a little bit. So I planned ahead for hot dogs, and I would have made them Friday, but I didn't have, you know, because if I make hot dogs, he wants coleslaw with them, so I didn't have everything for coleslaw. I had pretty much everything. I had the cabbage and everything, but for coleslaw, he likes green pepper in his coleslaw, but I didn't have green pepper, so we had to go out Friday anyway, and so I got green pepper while we were out Friday, and so I did plan it like a little bit ahead. So I made hot dogs for him Saturday, which was yesterday. So yeah, I did plan ahead a little bit, if you want to call it that. But I really need to do some planning ahead on, you know, making menus. But when I talked about that in my video last week, that was as far as I got, was just talking about it. I didn't plan ahead. I mean, I guess I procrastinated. But I really need to do that. Maybe it will help. I don't know. But I've just been winging it day by day. So today, it's about just a little bit after lunchtime, I guess. I had no idea what I'm going to fix today. Maybe I'll have some leftover hot dogs for him. I don't know. I just don't know. Do you all do that too? Procrastinate? You say you're going to do something and you don't. But that's what I've been doing, and I need to do better about that. So I don't know how long I've been talking. Looks like maybe 13 minutes, and I really need to get back in there and do some more in that room, and then maybe try to get supper planned ahead. But this is Monday, Manic Monday. Y'all remember that song? Just another Manic Monday. So that's what today is. Just another Manic Monday. So yeah, I just want to check in with you on this Monday and say I hope you're having a good day, a blessed Monday. Maybe I'll do another video tomorrow, I don't know. But just have a blessed day today. God loves you, so do I. And I rambled on about nothing today, but that's what I do.